Well, good morning, everybody! And it does appear that this is all messed up again. It's weird. Man, what is happening here? There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I know what it was last time. Last time we had some of the screen was a little different because I, for some reason, had been playing in full screen mode, and I usually play in windowed mode, and that's exactly what was going on. So, all right. Anyway, here's what we're working on today. You may have noticed something new. Well, the Mirror of Luminar is beginning to happen, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. So, now. We are going to, first thing we're going to do here is I have basically the foundation of the mirror set. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to get it all lit up, and that's going to be a little bit more complicated because I want to, well, actually, let's do this. I want to have some little areas that are kind of like cut into the mirror that I think will be kind of interesting. I think this will be a really cool build once we get it sort of done. So I want to have these little like it's cracking apart almost, you know, and then this will all be edited much more interesting than it is at this moment, but I think this will be really cool. Let's do another one up here. In fact, actually, maybe this mirror could be a little different than the others. Let's go. Let's actually crack it the whole way up to the side. That would be cool. I can't go too close to the side though, unfortunately, because I can't go too close to the side because the color switches between all the sides will actually interfere. So I can only go so close, but I think that'll be good enough. Okay, cool. Anyway, okay, so hope everyone had a good weekend. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like it. I like it very much. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to drop this stone. I don't have a barrel. I wonder if I have enough wood to make a barrel. Let's see if, or even a chest or anything. See if we can do that now, and then let's see. Do I have even a shulker? Well, no, I don't. Okay, do I have a stone block? No, I don't. Okay, fine then. Okay, we'll just make a chest. This way I can just leave stone right there because we're gonna need a lot more of it. In fact, one of the next projects I'm gonna do this off stream because I'm gonna probably just end up copying a tutorial. But one of the next big projects I want to do is I want to build a better, like a really great sort of end game moss farm, and I want to do that because I want to use a lot of moss here and a lot of mossy cobblestone and a lot of mossy stone brick and all that kind of stuff. I have a old moss farm from when I was a Java world, and I don't know if it will still work or not. I haven't checked. I guess we could go check it. We could go see. It might still work. If it still works, I guess there's no real reason to... Well, I'll tell you the reason why I might want to build a new one, honestly, is mostly because I don't like the layout of where the moss farm is. That's actually the biggest problem. I don't like where it is. But let's go check it. Let's go see if it works. Because if I could bring a whole bunch of moss back here, then we could actually get started. I need two things. I need a whole bunch of sea lanterns, a ton of sea lanterns. I don't know how many I have, so we'll have to run to Steelport anyway to get those, and then go from there. So, man, yesterday I got ahead in school. You know, having finished this huge swallowing project, I'm actually... I don't want to say I'm ahead. I'm not ahead, but like I have this like semester-long project behind me now that I was really concerned about. Now I have one more big semester-long project that some parts of it I have to do this week, and they're just all these like trainings and you know, like clearances, government clearances, all that kind of stuff. So I have to get started on that this week. But those are my last two sort of big projects. One is done. I don't think the other will be that bad, but some of these trainings are like 2 hours, you know, 3 hours just for a training, and you have to sort of pay attention because you have to answer questions on it, like HIPAA compliance and all that kind of junk, you know. So I might knock out some of those today. Then I have a midterm this week on swallowing, and that's going to be a bear. for sure. Like, swallowing midterm, man, there's no messing around. Like, that's just hard. So I'm gonna have a beastly midterm on swallowing that I got to study for. What's up, Corbin? What's up, Andy? How's it going? I want to check out the old moss farm here and see if it still works. If it, because I have not ever tried it since Bedrock, and I don't know. You know, everything's so different. So it's right here. Of course, there's nothing in the chest. Oh, in fact, actually, this would be a problem because, right. I forgot all the doors got switched between Bedrock and Java. All of them, for some reason, whenever I converted the world, every door got turned sideways and reversed. It's really annoying. Okay. All right, so let's go see. Now, there won't be any... This is actually why I don't like this farm, is because I built it too close to the road, so there's no way to... there's no way to, like, get to it. And I don't want to rebuild it just because of this, but it's annoying. There's... Okay. Where is the... What is... Oh, this... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's where you put the... I couldn't remember where you put the bone meal in. Of course, I don't have any bone meal here. This might still work, actually. You know, this might still work in Bedrock. Let's go find out. I'll go get some bones. You know what they need to add to Minecraft? They need to add bigger buttons. So, like, old guys like me can actually hit the button the first try whenever I try to click. I miss the button all the time. Thanks, Andy. I feel like this mechanic works. I feel like it does, but I certainly am not knowledgeable about this at all. So, let's find out. Look, worst case scenario is it won't work, right? I mean... Whatever. If it doesn't work, then we have a reason to build one. I kind of would probably build a moss farm, like in Perseverance, probably. Just for another reason to go to that town rather than here in Steelport, because I'm in Steelport all the time, you know. So I like reasons to go to the older areas in this world. Or maybe I'd even build it in Tovelin, because I never have any reason to go to Tovelin. So that'd be kind of cool to do that. I don't know. I mean, this way of getting up here is terrible. This is terrible. Okay. All right. I guess, I mean, really, there's no reason to go further than this. Because if it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to take all this bone meal back out. Let's just try that much. I kind of feel like this is going to work. I don't... What are these steps even doing here? Are these... These are doing nothing. Why are these steps here? If I got rid of these steps, then I could actually move around this room a little bit. What's this? Oh, this actually does... Wait. What is even on the other side of this wall? Oh, this is my dark oak. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea these buildings were, like, literally connected. Okay, well. Maybe we can't go that way. Alright, fine. Let's see. You know, if dropping something went wrong, colors... Oh, it's supposed to be at school? Oh. Well, but what I assume is the flu or cold feel miserable, but don't worse, I'll be okay. Alright, yeah, well, go rest up if you're sick. Ugh. Being sick is terrible. How do I start this stupid farm? I thought it was back here, but I guess it's not. Here? Do I move it torches? Is there a lever? Andy, how do I move this farm? Or how do I start it? Up there? Where's this redstone come from? It comes from over there. I think... Was there supposed to be a lever over here, maybe, or something? I don't know how to start the farm. Oh, there's a lever. There's a lever right there. I bet it's right here. Okay. doesn't... Oh, wait a second. Hey! Hey! Hold on. Bone meal does not seem to be working here. You know what's happening here? My best guess is in Bedrock, why isn't this working? See, that's not working. Why? Oh, it worked that time. Maybe it doesn't work when there's water. Yeah, it doesn't work when there's water. Okay, well that seems to be the problem. I'm never gonna know how to fix this. First time actually watching a live stream. It's 4 a.m. Well, I'm East Coast US, so it's 8:33 a.m. for me. So, but all my live streams are always held later. Okay, well, this is clearly not gonna work. Okay, all right. Well, we know now that my old Java moss farm does not work. So now we have an answer to that. So then that is not going to be fixed. Fine, we move on. Now we know. That's good. It's good to know. So now I'll know that I need to build a new like bedrock moss farm, which I think is just very similar, but we'll just do a new one. That's fine. It's fine. There are only a few. Wait, there are only a few. Yeah, but well, some blocks move. Like you can move chests in bedrock too and stuff. So it's weird. Anyway, I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll do that later. That's not a today problem. Today, what I want to do is I want to get sea lanterns. And I have a whole bunch. Okay, we're in good shape for sea lanterns. Good. All right. Yeah, good. All right, great. Man, I am really excited to start my automatic storage. I have a real plan for the end game automatic storage system that I'm going to add to this world. It's going to be awesome. I know exactly where I'm going to put it. And I have like a plan of how I'm going to do like the redstone and the copper golems for sorting. Every single item in the game is going to be sortable in just four different sorting systems. So I'll have to sort everything out, in 4 ways, but no, it's a combination of 2 different designs. One hallway will be just the regular old regular old automatic storage where like all this chest will all be like diorite, and then this will all be andesite. The regular one that we've all used a million times. And then this one over here will be just 2 rows of copper golem sorting that will totally work for like all the stairs, slabs, walls, all that kind of stuff, and all the different wood types and all the organics and everything like that. So yeah, it'll be 2 different in the same hallway. Like one side of the hallway will all be like redstone automatic storage, and the other side of the hallway will all be like copper golem automatic storage. So it'll be awesome. Like every time I come back from project, I can just put my shulkers on top of hoppers and just let them go. I won't even have to like do anything as long as I sort my stuff, according to like. I'll just have to learn. The one thing I'll have to learn on my own is 4 different categories of blocks. So like all the stone blocks will be, one category. So I'll just have to always keep those separated in that way. But I think I can learn that, That's a small price to pay. All the wood blocks will be in a different one. All the like organics, dyes, organics, ores, all that kind of stuff will be in a different one. So it'll be great. I'm going to use copper golems, but I'm going to, instead of them sorting all 10 chests that they can do, I'm only going to have them sort 4 chests because that'll be a lot faster. And then once if there's nothing in the 4 chests, then they'll put it in a 5th chest, which will go to the next copper golem. So I'll have a whole big row of copper golems, but each of them will only be responsible for 4 chests. I think that's the fastest way to move stuff down the line. rather than have one golem search 10 chests. That takes forever. But if they only search like 4 chests, I was going to do 3, but I thought more about 4. I used packed ice. I was too cheap to use blue ice. But what I think I'm going to do, because I always run on the side. So I think I'm going to replace this row and this row with blue ice. So when I'm running on the side, I get maximum speed. But I was just too cheap to get all blue ice. All right. So here's what we're doing. I'm excited about this build. Check this out. So this is going to be awesome. The Mirror of Luminar is starting to come into fruition. So I want it to be lit up. It's going to be like 3 to even 4 levels deep from the outside. But on the inside here, I want to light it up. So we're going to do right. This is so funny. I'm going to use bone block. This is how rich I am in bones. I'm going to use bone block as scaffolding. Okay. So basically all along the side, I'm going to be doing sea lanterns along the side of the back row. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. I'm wrong. I forgot. I'm not going to do it that way. I forgot. Okay. Wait. I forgot. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it on the back end. So I'm actually going to do it here. Yeah, so we're gonna go right here, right along the edge, because then on the inside, I'm gonna have, like more blocks on the inside, so you won't really be able to see these, but the whole mirror should be lit up pretty cool, I think. I think this will be awesome. I don't test it, like I don't test anything, but I think it'll be really cool. And then I just have to sort of go along here. I think it'll be awesome. I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this build. This is just... Oh, wait. Okay. I recently discovered you could use packed ice in the nether instead of blue, so I wasted 3 days. Yeah, I mean, blue ice is faster, but... It depends how thick. Like, because I went 5 wide on my road, I was never going to get that much blue ice. That would be insane. You can use regular ice in the nether. As long as you're... The problem is you can't have it that lit up. Okay, so we're just going to go all along here. Basically, I'm just going to outline this way. And just try to not... I just don't want to see it. But we're going to have overhangs and stuff. So if I do, I don't think it'll be a big deal. But yeah, this will be cool. And the mirror is going to get a lot bigger too than what it currently... A lot taller than what it currently is. I left a long way... below build, not a long way. I left like 25 blocks before build height, so did I mess this up? I think that's good. I think I did. Right there. Okay. Let's see. This one's actually going to have to be 2, because we're going to have to go... All these little inlets are going to be a little bit more complicated to figure out. There? Right? Oh, shoot, man. Yeah, these little side windows are going to be much more complicated to figure out where they go. Because I can't back up more to see, because there's this back window, or this back mirror here. Like this? Oh, shoot. Okay, well... You know what? This will have to be a little bit... I'm too close to the edge there, but that's okay. Because I forgot there's 2 blocks here. Huh. Yeah, it's 2 blocks. Can't do that. Okay. That's okay. We'll edit the size of the window later. Like, whatever I can't see, we'll just edit out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's good for there. And then... I guess come down here at the bottom. All right, I'm looking forward to nighttime here so I can start to sort of see how this looks. I think it'll be awesome, but we'll find out. There we go, like this. I was watching, I think I talked about this last stream. I don't remember. I was watching Linksy's World Tour of his really, really awesome, like 50,000 day hardcore world. It's so freaking cool, man. It's so I mean, it's such an achievement, you know, to go that long in hardcore. And I you know my thoughts about old. I love old Minecraft world. That does it for me. Like, I love old Minecraft worlds, and like the thought of a 50,000 day hardcore world is even like is even more just awesome and impressive, and yeah, love it. So I was watching World Tours. World Tours hours long because this world still has so much stuff in it, man. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Okay, well, I didn't really think this through a lot. I'm gonna have to edit. I'm gonna have to edit this on the outside here for sure. Shoot! I need a block there. Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah, I need a block there. I'm gonna fall. Darn it. Okay. Wait, you could have gone with yellow frog light. That would have been better. Well, I want to do the same light. Every side is a different color, so I want to go with the same light. And I think behind the glass, you shouldn't. If I do this right, you should not even see the lights, because I'm gonna have stone in front of the lights. It should just do a glow. So I wanted to go with sea lanterns since this came out of the sea. I just thought it would be appropriate. There we go. But yeah, so like, I know what you're saying, but you should, if you see these lights, then I did it wrong. So you shouldn't see them. Okay. All right. I think that one's done. So, and it's almost night. Let's go take a look. Now I know that there's gonna be some issues here. Yeah. No, it's gonna be good because this is just the inner layer, and there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more blocks, right? So I think this is gonna work. So you're gonna have like, you know, there's gonna be like another layer like here, right? And like, you know, it'll all be sort of put together, different layers of moss and all that stuff. I think it'll be great. Now this up here though is a bit of a problem. Okay, because this is too close to the edge. So I can't go that close to the edge, and that's okay, actually. I don't want to go that close to the edge because I want to have pillars on the corners, so it's okay that we're not going to go. Hey, what's up, the meme god? It's been a while. Alright, we're going to do this. Yeah, this is way too... It was way too close. So let's go over here. Yeah. I think I should be good. All right. Let's go take a look. I just love how your stream is not delayed. Yeah, I do the shortest delay possible. Yeah, okay. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Tell you what, the fog effect is better than I kind of thought. You know, fog effect works great going down. Doesn't work as good going sideways, honestly. But, you know, it's pretty good. I mean, imagine, you're not going to see these lights. Oh, I mean, you may see a couple of them, but you're not going to see most of them. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. It's going to look like a mirror. Okay, good. All right, now we have to do 3 more sides. So, yeah. And then on the inside, one thing I want to check. Now, I'm pretty sure light blocks are transparent blocks. So I think the way mob spawning works is transparent blocks, you can still allow surface mob spawn. So what I want to do is I want to do particle effects with blocks here. So I'll use sea lanterns too, like coming up the particle effects and like sort of shooting out the top of it. I think that'll be the plan. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if it works. But the next thing I do is come down here and do the next one. Okay, there we go. All right, well, I'm so rich on bones. It's so funny. Who would have thought, like, a while ago that I'd be so rich on bones that I can just use bones as scaffolding? Yeah, where's this one? Is this one here? I think it is. Boy, this is surprisingly kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky to see where, like, where the block is on the other side of this glass. It's kind of weird. Okay, and then here. I think that should be good. And then that should go up all the way. So now I just got to figure out, is that this one, I think? Yeah, okay, 2 down. There we go. Hey, I've started writing songs. Been having a lot of fun. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. You know, it's funny. I as a professional musician, you know, I use this game because the reality of being a professional musician is that it's not for what I do. It's not as creative as one might think. One might, you know, because I just. You basically you play the same thing all the time. That's fine. You play the same thing all the time, so it's not that creative. So I actually use Minecraft as my creativity, you know, thing. But I could totally see, like, if I weren't a professional musician, like, really love like just like writing music and songs and stuff. That's awesome. I used to write a lot. I've written a couple albums. Back in the olden days. I wrote 2 jazz albums. I wrote a salsa album. Now I didn't write the Spanish words. I don't speak a lick of Spanish hardly, but I wrote the music behind the salsa tunes. I worked with a friend of mine who's a really nice like lyricist, and she would write the lyrics for the tunes, and then I would put the band, all the band parts. Oh, okay. Where are you guys coming? Oh, the edge. The edge, yeah, that's how. They can't spawn on the glass, but they can spawn over there on the edge. Alright. So if you don't know if you're watching this on delay, I do stream every weekday at 8:30 Eastern till 9 o'clock, just 30 minutes. Sometimes a few minutes early if I can get the kids on the bus, etc. All right, before we go on, let's just check this. Oh yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I know you guys are seeing how it is right now, but I'm seeing how it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm imagining it. It's like I'm seeing it through the lens of what's in my eye, and that's helpful to me. It would be. I imagine it doesn't look that great to y'all at this moment, but it will. Found a wonderful online program, as I can't sing or play an instrument, that uses AI singings and create instruments. Have to do the arrangement and lyrics and everything else, but it's good. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Writing, oh, look at this one. This one actually goes down the ground. Writing, I found, the few times I've dipped my toe into writing lyrics, I have found it to be really challenging. Like, so, like, hats off to anyone who can actually write lyrics. I just found, like, I would just roll my eyes at my own lyrics. So I was like, oh, that's so lame, I would say, about my own lyrics, you know? And like, I don't think everyone thinks that, but I'm sure some people do, and they just push through, and I couldn't push through myself, but I think it's really cool to go for it. tell you what, you know, I'm going to school for something, for therapy now, but like, and you know, I play trumpet, so I play it in sort of the live music bit where people want to actually see human beings play. But I'll tell you what, if I were like a recording artist right now, I would be, I'd be pretty scared about what's going on with the AI and stuff. I think as it continues to get better, there's going to be a lot of people. I mean, there's going to be AI music is going. I know it's here now. I know, but it's going to be like the norm at some point, and that sucks. But I saw a great like funny little post. I don't remember where I saw it, but it said like, I want AI to like fold my laundry so I can do art, not AI to do art so I can fold my laundry. And that's a great point, right? Nope, it's there. Boy, this is tricky, man, to know which block it needs to have the sea lantern. This is really tricky. I didn't think it would be this. Like, it looks like this one, but it's not. It's this one. And not this one, it's this one. Oh, it's so tricky, man. Where? Here? This song always reminds me of that Sheryl Crow song, Just Want to Have Some Fun. It's the same chord progression. I think it's gonna be massive. Yeah, I think there's gonna be. I think, you know what, honestly, and I don't want to be all like doom and gloom. Honestly, I don't. I want to be like, you know, all jokes aside, I want to be, you know, more positive and stuff. But I think that there's going to be a really, really bad fallout from AI in like the job market. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are very suddenly out of work, and what they're trained to do will not be something that anyone hires for anymore. You know, I think between not just the AI, like all the computer stuff, but additionally like self-driving cars, I think are gonna, you know, that's going to happen. You know, I mean, I think that anyone who thinks that self-driving cars aren't going to happen is living in some sort of denial fantasy, because that's certainly, I know it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to. And when it does, think about how many, I mean, especially here in America, how many truck drivers, cab drivers, Uber, like pizza delivery. I mean, there are a lot of people that rely on driving to make an income. And I think that it's going to be a shocking amount of people that are out of work, and worse, not trained for anything else. I think that's a huge problem that's coming, and we are just not doing anything to prepare for at all. Not even a little bit. And that's concerning. But what are you going to do? I don't know. I mean, if we were smart, we're not, obviously. I think COVID proved that. We're not smart, but like if we were smart, we would start now training all the people that are going to be eventually replaced by AI. But we're not smart, so we'll not do anything, and then be like, oh, no one could have seen it coming, but everyone sees it coming. Everyone does, but we'll blow it. There's my trademark optimism, Andy. It's back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Darn it. I don't know what people are going to do. You know, I don't know. You know, I mean, in my dumb country, we'll never go to like a universal healthcare, universal basic income sort of thing as a safety net for everybody, even though we totally could. We won't. We'd rather people go, you know, bankrupt if they have a heart attack. But I don't know. The people who make the decisions, they don't have to worry about it. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm actually thinking about trying to place these blocks right, because I know I'm running out of time. It's Monday, and you know what Monday means? Monday means it's a new school week, which means all my new material just dropped. I messed this up, didn't I? Okay. This is really hard to do. I did not think this would be so challenging. Just to get it, like, right on the edge. It doesn't really matter if it's on the edge. I don't know why I'm quite so worried about it, but because I'm going to have different layers. So whatever's on the edge right now probably won't be later, but... There we go. Well, now I just need to get... Now I just need to get out of here. How am I going to get out of here? This way? Okay. No. Nope, not there. Here. Okay. Alright, I'll just break everything. Ugh. Oh, nuts! Darn it! And I just broke... Oh, and I don't have any here! I took all my glass back. That's so annoying that I just did that. Where's the glass that isn't there? Is it here? And that's how it's going to be. All right, well, we're out of time, but you know what? We did this. We did this thing. I think all 4 sides are done. Now, you can see through the 4 layers of glass, you can sort of see that in the background, but that's going to be okay, because what we're going to do is I'm going to use sea lanterns as effects on the inside, as like low glowy particle effects. This is pretty good. Guys, this is pretty good. Oh, shoot. Wait, I missed one section. I'm going to finish it, because if I don't, it won't ever get done. So I'll forget that I was supposed to do it. This, I somehow missed this one. It's going to look really good at night with like vibrant visuals, especially. It'll look really good, I think. But I'm going to need, unfortunately, it's just going to have to go a straight line. I don't like to do the straight line, but it's going to have to be. Yeah, I need a moss farm next. That has to be the next big thing that we'll do is a moss farm. I'll probably do that on a study break today. Because I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial and watch a bedrock moss farm tutorial. But this is good. Good job, me. Good job. I did it. I did something good. Okay. All right. Well, Andy, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I got to get to work. Time to go study. And I'll be on tomorrow. So, enjoy talking to you as always. I'll see you next time.